You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Count on the rings. My team is the truth, but they some liars to you. And they never sing, but they always shoot. And all of their diamonds are new. And that's why I'm here revealing, cause I really get it. And I need all my honeys in blue. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos. Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. They'll run it again with Barkley. Stiff-armed him. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Jet sweep as he taps it forward. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Herbert from the red zone. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come out second and 12. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on third down. In motion right comes Allen. They'll try to run forward Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So first and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 11. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Wilson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. On first down, it's Herbert. Touchdown! Mike Williams, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chargers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Broncos 0.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
The Broncos take over first down at their own 25-yard
line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Well, this defense for the Chargers, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And they needed to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know, the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Escaping the pressure. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety.
Result of the play is a safety.
16-0. That's the score after one on EA Sports. This is taken at the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is sitting. Because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And the Broncos get there and take him down. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On 4th down, Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
They go play action with Wilson. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. To throw is Wilson. Forced out to his left. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down. Now it's Wilson. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the Chargers.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Play action. Now Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
They run. It's Williams. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the 1st down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their 1st touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, if you're in the red zone, we're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. Now a turn and a give to Barkley. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Here we go on fourth. Herbert. This is caught by Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A first down carry for Barkley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll go to Barkley again. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Allen, the man in motion left. They'll try the air now with Herbert. And that one complete downfield to Allen. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. This will be caught. Judy. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit...
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. So we have reached halftime intermission with the visiting Chargers on top. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner, because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
while Wilson's throw complete there to Beckham. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 41-yard line.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Wilson. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
8 yards on the pickup.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Wilson. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
That's another Denver Broncos.
Here's Wilson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Here's Wilson. Over the middle to Beckham. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
A gain of 15 yards.
They'll try to run with Edmonds. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
At the Chargers' 5-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. He's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game. They'll run it with Williams. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, it's that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
He was brought down at the 26.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Williams brings it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Up the middle with Barkley. Baron Browning, the one who brought him down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 33. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Allen, the man in motion right. Running left, it's Barkley. And some room to roam now. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chargers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. On 2nd down, Williams. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Now Wilson down around his goal line. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Broncos send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. They'll send the tight end in motion left. They snap it to Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Another try for Barkley, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Wilson. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. He completes it to Beckham. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. One last shot for Wilson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that, you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Chargers, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.